In a quiet neighborhood in Fairfax, Ohio, a 64-year-old woman named Sheila Denise Tenpenny went to sleep on the night of February 1st, 2025. She never woke up. The next morning, her brother came to check on her, as he often did. What he found changed his life forever. This is the true story of an ordinary woman, a devastating crime, and a question that still haunts everyone who followed this case. How does a 13-year-old plan a murder? This is a kind woman was murdered in her sleep. Her killer was 13 years old. On February 2nd, 2025, at approximately 5 in the morning, Hamilton County Police received a 911 call. Denise's brother was in shock. He told the dispatcher he believed his sister had been murdered. When officers arrived at the home, they found a deeply disturbing scene. Denise was in her bedroom. Evidence at the scene indicated she had been attacked, struck on the head, and strangled. Someone had also attempted to clean the area before leaving. This was not a random break-in. Nothing of value was stolen. It was personal, and it was deliberate. Police immediately launched a homicide investigation. What they would uncover over the next 10 days would leave even seasoned investigators speechless. Before we talk about the investigation, we need to talk about Denise. Sheila Denise Tenpenny was 64 years old. She lived alone in her home on Germania Street, a home she had made her own. Neighbors described her as quiet and kind. Her family described her as someone who never caused trouble, never raised her voice, and never had an enemy in the world. She had sisters, a brother, nieces, and people who loved her deeply. She was the kind of person who simply lived her life peacefully, humbly, without asking for much. Her family has said publicly that Denise deserved to grow old safely in her own home. That right was taken from her in the most violent way possible. She was not just a victim, she was a person, and she deserved better.
Investigators worked quickly and methodically. Inside the home, forensic teams collected several key pieces of evidence. Biological material that did not belong to Denise, physical trace evidence consistent with a struggle, and a personal item found near the scene. All of it was sent for DNA analysis. 10 days later, on February 12, 2025, police made an arrest. The suspect was a 13-year-old boy who lived in the house directly next door to Denise. Because he is a juvenile, his name has not been released by law, and we will not speculate on his identity here. What investigators revealed, however, was deeply troubling. This was not an impulsive act. The boy had allegedly been thinking about this for months. He had researched violence. He had thought about targets. He had made a plan. Police called it one of the most calculated crimes they had ever seen from someone so young.
Based on evidence presented in court, here is what investigators believe happened. Late on the night of February 1st, 2025, the boy left his home. He entered Denise's residence. Denise was asleep. He attacked her while she was in bed. What the evidence made clear is that Denise fought back. She did not go quietly. Forensic results showed she struggled against her attacker, and that fight left crucial evidence behind. Evidence that would ultimately lead police directly to her killer's door. Denise Tenpenny, even in her final moments, did not give up. Her family has taken some comfort in knowing that. After leaving the scene, investigators say the boy sent a text message to someone. The content of that message, which was later read in court, showed a complete absence of remorse. It was chilling in its casualness. It was that message, combined with the forensic evidence, that sealed the case. When police brought the boy in for questioning, he attempted to maintain his composure. He denied knowing Denise well. He denied ever entering her home. But investigators had already built a strong case. Forensic results connected him directly to the crime scene, and his own digital history told a story he couldn't erase. Search records recovered from his devices showed that in the weeks and months before the murder, he had looked up disturbing topics related to violence and evading detection. Prosecutors argued this proved the crime was premeditated. During the interrogation itself, investigators noted a significant shift in the boy's behavior at one key moment, the moment he realized how much evidence they actually had. He sent a message from inside that room. It read, according to court documents, "I think I just got caught." That moment, a teenager realizing that his plan had completely unraveled, became the defining image of this case. In November 2025, the boy, now 14, appeared in juvenile court and pleaded guilty to aggravated murder. Denise's family was present. They had waited months for this day. One of her nieces addressed the court directly. She said that Denise was loved, that her absence left a hole in their family that nothing would fill. She told the court that her aunt was not forgotten. Her sister spoke about the cruelty of losing someone in their own home, in the one place a person should always feel safe. The judge sentenced the boy to remain in juvenile detention until the age of 21, the maximum allowed under Ohio juvenile law. He is also required to complete his education while in custody. A court order prohibits him from contacting Denise's family. Many who followed this case felt the sentence was insufficient. That tension between the limits of juvenile law and the weight of the crime is something the legal system continues to wrestle with. There are no easy answers. Denise Tenpenny lived quietly. She hurt no one. She asked for nothing except to be left in peace in her own home. This case forces us to ask difficult questions, not just about one boy, but about what we miss in the people around us. What warning signs go unnoticed? What failures by families, schools, communities allow something like this to happen? There are no clean answers, only a family that is still grieving, and a woman who deserved a very different ending. If this story moved you, please take a moment to leave a comment in her memory. Subscribe if you want to follow more stories like this, told with care and without sensationalism. Thank you for watching, and please look out for one another. Rest in peace, Denise.